You were doing everything right. Waking up on time, following your routine, journaling, showing up. It was working until it wasn't. Then one thing happened. A skipped day, a late night, an unexpected setback, and now you feel like you're back at zero. Sound familiar? This is the hidden enemy of personal growth, momentum loss. And it doesn't just steal your habits, it steals your identity. Because when you fall off, your brain doesn't just say we missed a day, it says we're back to square one. But here's the truth, you're not starting over, you're starting again. And the distance between falling off and getting back on can be as short as 1 hour. Let me show you how. First, understand this. Losing momentum isn't a sign you're weak, it's a sign you're human. Life happens. Stress hits, your system gets shaken, the brain seeks comfort, old patterns sneak back in, and before you even realize it, you've drifted. But here's the catch. Momentum isn't built in massive wins, it's built in your recovery speed. Think about this. High performers don't avoid failure, they return faster. That's the real edge. It's not about staying perfect, it's about not staying stuck. So how do you return quickly? How do you go from I'm off track to I'm back in flow in just 1 hour? Here's the 3-step system. Step 1. Interrupt the spiral. The first thing you must do is break the guilt loop. That's the voice that says, you messed up. You're falling behind. You always do this. That voice, that's momentum's worst enemy. So you interrupt it out loud right now. Say this to yourself, I'm not behind. I'm coming back. Even if you don't believe it fully, say it. Because language creates space, and space lets you reset. This is your moment to shift mentally from spiral to intention, from shame to action. Step 2, activate the quick reset. The quickest way to restart your system is to engage your body first, not your to-do list, not your phone, not your inbox. Here's the quick reset routine you can do in 60 minutes or less. Drink water. Hydration tells your body we're back online. Take a cold or brisk shower. Signal change through sensation. Move for 10 minutes. Walk, stretch, just move. This increases blood flow and shifts your mental state. Write 1 sentence in your journal. Just 1. It doesn't have to be deep, just real. Do 1 micro win. Make your bed, clear your desk, respond to that 1 overdue message. Anything that says, I take action. You don't need to conquer the whole day, you just need to win the next 60 minutes. That's how momentum restarts. Not with noise, with signal. You are signaling to your brain, we are back in motion. Step 3, reclaim the loop, not the goal. When people fall off track, they often rush back to their goal. They try to make up for lost time, push harder, double the effort, and burn out again. That's the trap. What you need to return to is not the goal, but the loop, the rhythm, the tiny daily identity building habits, the things that stabilize you. Forget the outcome for now. Just restore the loop. Ask yourself, what's the smallest version of the habit I can do right now? Not 30 minutes of reading. Just 2 pages, not a full workout, just 10 push-ups, not a meditation session, just 3 breaths. When you restart from where you are, you rebuild trust. And trust is what momentum is made of. Let me give you a real-world story. A woman I worked with was writing a book. She had written for 30 days straight and then stopped for 5. She came to me and said, I feel like I've failed again. I told her, you didn't fail. You paused. And if you treat this as a pause instead of a failure, you can come back stronger. We used the 1 hour reset. Water, movement, 1 line in her journal. I am a writer, even when I stop writing. Then she opened her laptop and wrote a single paragraph. That was it. The next day she wrote 2. The day after that, 3. Within a week, she was in flow again. Why? Because she didn't try to make up for lost time. She just returned quickly, gently, fully. You can do the same. Here's the truth. You don't lose momentum by falling. You lose it by staying down too long. But you are not the person you used to be. You've come too far to let 1 rough day define you. You've built a system, you've built awareness, you've built habits, and now you build something even more powerful, the comeback muscle, that ability to say, this moment doesn't define me, what I do next does. So the next time you fall off, remember, you are not starting over, you're continuing the story.
and one focused hour can put you right back in the narrative. You're not stuck. You're 1 hour away from being in flow again. Start now.
And in the next video, we'll go deeper into that flow and explore how to protect your momentum long term by removing hidden mental drains you don't even realize are stealing your energy. Let's get back up and keep building.